And Lae'zel's back. Let's get into here. See if they're around. Their stuff is around.
Open up.
Interesting.
Couple turns should do it.
They should. Ooh, Scroll of Magic Missile. Very nice. And a battle-worn blade. A 1d... It's just a normal greatsword. No, it's a longsword. Oh, yeah. Curious. Sent to camp. Let's get everybody in the right order here so I don't get confused. I don't think they had anything else. Anyway, they're not here. Let's keep exploring. This is cool. I like the... I like that we're basically getting an ending for our storyline. Like, in a way that a game would end. Do you know what I mean? At the end of a game, at the end of an RPG, you would get everybody being like, hey, thank you. Or, we're gonna do this now. Or, you know, the consequences of your actions and stuff like that. Which is very RPG-like. But here is the ending of the act. Which is not something that Divinity Original Sin 2 did. At least as far as I remember. And I like that. I mean, I like that this game does it. The strange ox is still here?
Moo.
Yeah, moo. I don't know what that's supposed to be, honestly. Are you supposed to attack the ox to make it turn back into a person if it's a druid? Oh, these two are still here. Why are you here?
Mattis says we should say thank you.
Did you say thank you? Because I don't think you did.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate mind.
That's fair enough, I suppose. Banish me. When the coming army marches, there will be... What? I didn't... It doesn't get marked here. And Alcin is just around.
Don't mind if I do.
And the Outlanders. What of them?
They are our guests until they wish to leave, as I said the day they arrived.
Have they blinded you to truth? Outsiders bring only chaos.
And what have you brought? Harmony? Balance? You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Wow. Oh yeah, I can tell him about the Shadow Druids. Koko was not acting on her own. She was under the influence of Shadow Druids.
She knows now what cavorting in the shadows brings her. She will not stray again. Besides, this is no time to lose a promising druid. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Wrath. I think I stole from him to get down into the, deep room in their place. But also Wrath was he didn't like Kage either. What about my problem? I need help.
Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. All who shelter here It is the will of Sylvanus.
Sylvanus would not command us to invite rot into our midst.
Oh, child. You have drifted far from the Oakfather's teachings. With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the Grove. I am in your debt, my friend.
Actually, Coco was leaving, wasn't she? Yeah, she's bailing. Hey, wait for me! Okay, she's bailing.
The air feels different.
Oh, these were the people. They might still be singing.
With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the Grove. I am in your debt, my friend.
What happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
Wait, we're leaving to Moonrise Towers? Does that mean it's the end of Act 1? It very well might be. But I didn't level up.
Things are starting to calm down, thanks to you. We can finally get some rest.
So you guys are not singing all day anymore.
I know you stopped the goblins, but I can't stop looking over my shoulder. Makes it hard to sleep at night.
Yeah, looking over your shoulder probably gives you a neck pin or something.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later, other outsiders will bring trouble to the Grove.
Yeah, that's just how that is. I am trouble to the Grove. If you continue talking like that. Either way. Halsin is just going around.
Do you hear them? The birds? They're beautiful. I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for so long. I stopped listening.
Have to let it go. We wasted so much time fighting each other. Sylvanus taught us a lesson by letting an outsider save us.
I think you taught a lesson to yourself, honestly, because I think other people didn't get that lesson.
I hear the goblin leaders met their ends. Unfortunate for them, but very fortunate for the Grove.
That's one way of putting it. Why'd you put it like that? They wanted to kill you all. Well, I mean, maybe not necessarily. If you gave them the what is it called? This thing, the mysterious artifact, which you have no idea even exists, let alone give them. But if you did that, it's possible that they would let you live for a little bit. Let's go talk to Koga inside. Oh, Jorna.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
Oh, I'm trouble. We've gone over that. Koga's just going around.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Yeah. I am at 1 HP. But yeah. There's Wrath, yeah. We stole from him. What about these guys?
Peace is returning to the Grove. We have you to thank for that.
You did this Grove a great favor. Now leave the rest to us.
This guy just wants to be left alone. he doesn't care for other people, basically. Which is, I mean, it's I can understand that, but he's bad. He's bad.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place, but I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
What else do...
Sylvanus be with you, my friend.
And she just says that. We will receive the pouch? With food and mugworts. Alright. Let's drop that. The pouch is a good thing to have as well. Oh, and the wolf.
The wolf focuses on you, calmed in your presence.
Yeah. Wrath.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
For someone like me? Nah, it was pretty simple, actually.
Fair enough. I should not have underestimated you. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Where is the rune? My apologies. It seems to have been taken. Forgive me. I can only offer my gratitude and pray Sylvanas protects you on your journey.
Yeah, I don't know who took it. It probably was Karlach. Oh, sorry, not Karlach. Lae'zel. She's the one.
Now that Halsin is here, Korga will surely see sense.
Yeah, of course.
I hope whatever rot was lurking in her heart can be swiftly cut away.
Korga was allied with the Shadow Druids. I have proof.
That explains a great deal. To think that Korga could fall to their corruption under Sylvanas' gaze. But I will leave that for Halsin to judge. He is first druid, and I will not gainsay him as Korga has done.
Well, that was nice. We need to sleep, don't we? Are we actually leaving? I hope we're not. Or maybe they can leave without me or something, and I'll join them after. Hey, horny boar.
Well, at least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth.
Mm-hmm. I don't do that, though. Or about Duffet? Oh, no, wait. Maybe Bosk says something different. Wait, all the bears. Let's talk to Bosk here.
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
Oh, it's, I'm gonna tell you about my journey.
He listens rapt, hanging on every word. As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his lips, thinking about something else entirely.
All right. That's fair enough. I love that.
He's back! You brought him back!
Wait, is it Halsin? Oh, that's cool. He's Halsin's bear. Oh, or companion, I suppose. Yeah, his, that was a connection to the line of, it's too complicated a story, I doubt you would understand. But I didn't say that, I just told him the story. What about this sleepy one? Mm-hmm. Well, looking at what we have here. In fact, looking at our journal. Talk to Zevlor. Yeah, I will, but in a little bit. And we completed these with the Kaga thing situation. We have the upper hand in regards to knowing that she has the connections with the dark druids. And I will... Do I need to talk to you? Well, I'll sleep first. Let's go to camp. See if anybody wants to talk to me. They do not want to talk to me. So, what I'll do is I'll do inventory management. So, you can see how much of a mess this is. Let's divide everything by backpacks and things. So now we have scrolls here, potions here, all of our magic items here. Let's sort them properly. Right there. And this is really good because this way we can access any number of interesting items that we may need at any time. Because this game likes throwing stuff at us, as in like amulets that allow us to Misty Step. But yeah, that's where that goes. This is lowables, grenades, and things like that. Over here, we're going to have a backpack just for Lae'zel carrying the random stuff. Here we have quest items. Here we have jewels. And over here we have... Actually, I forgot we have over here. Oh, stuff that is relevant to us. And we're hopefully going to start using a little bit. Arrows. But I'm going to get to that when the time comes. What I did notice, though, is that I don't have an offhand equipped, or actually I threw it away. So let's open our bag of magic and see what I threw away, because I don't know what it was. Well, we have this interesting short sword that we didn't use. I think I can equip that. Yeah. Can equip that indeed. I don't know where my torch went, but I can definitely equip that. And this way we can attack. This is cool. We attack somebody with my offhand first and do an additional 1d8. Because this is the thing that does extra damage. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, the torch went over there. Need to be careful about that. Now that we have everything sorted, I need to be very careful. Now, the other thing I want to do as well, we'll just leave here, because we don't want to lose our magic, is I want to respec, not my character. My character is amazing. I want to respect these people. I think specifically Lae'zel will benefit the most, because, as you can see, she could use... she has a little bit too much dexterity, is what I'm saying. She could use heavy armor, and she doesn't at the moment. Actually, she does... At the moment, yeah. So I could just remove that dexterity. But that's not really the major thing. The major thing is she has great weapon fighting as her passive. And this is chosen at level 1. And I am, as you can see, not using her for great weapon fighting. That's what Karlach is here for. She does, I believe, not have great weapon fighting. Karlach doesn't. But she's a barbarian, so it's a little bit differently. But I'm going to respect them all. And I just want to go through that process. Let's get Lae'zel to do that first.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Yes. I need to change my class.
As thou desire.
And now we can respec her into anything we want. Which the most important thing here is to not do that. I'm going to do defense or protection. I don't want protection because that's not a very good range. 1.5 meters is really kind of rubbish. Impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies. Although, if she fights with Karlach, that would be cool. Actually, that is really cool, isn't it? She goes up with Karlach against the... They sort of split every once in a while, but having her right next to Karlach and protecting Karlach, that's cool. I like that idea. I'm gonna go with protection then. But either way, this is the major thing. It's not the only thing. Let's clear that. The other also very important things is... we're gonna get to that very soon, but... Yeah, so, strength, she 100% needs that. We can't clear that? Or... I think it was a graphical glitch. That was definitely a graphical glitch. So we have maximum strength, maximum constitution as well. And, sorry, that. And this way she has some pretty good bonuses. And I think what we want is, I want to look at her, like for example, perception. So I want wisdom. Or survival would be interesting. Acrobatics is probably good. Giving her a little bit more just to make sure she doesn't trip all the time. But I'm not going to give her more than 10 dexterity, because I also don't want the dexterity penalty to armor class, because that applies. So, wisdom it is. I think that's a good idea. Also because wisdom is good for saving throws against certain things. But this is a good combination, and I am happy to have her in the team like that. And now we level her up all the way from level 2 to level 5. So she gets pretty straightforward level up on level 2. And now she has specialization with champion. Champion is really good. I think that's the one I gave her. I think I'm going to go with Battle Master. Champion is really interesting for a damage dealer, but if she's going to assume a more sort of defensive kind of place in the battlefield, Battle Masters are paragons of tactical superiority, combining combat maneuvers and experience in the field to dominate every fight. But the more important thing is that you get superiority dice, 4 of them, and they're D8s. I think that might change depending on things. You have 4. A fighter level 10. At fighter level 10, these dice become D10s. There it is. Yeah. They fuel your battle master maneuvers and are expended upon use. You regain expended superiority dice after a short or long rest. That is incredible. But the more incredible thing are things like disarming attacks. Because you spend a superiority dice to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 damage and forcibly forces the target to drop. Possibly forces the target to drop the weapons they're holding. So that's pretty good. I think I like that. But let's see what else I like. Riposte is really cool. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a superiority die to retaliate with a powerful strike that deals an additional 1d8. Or, possibly 1d10 at level 10. And goading attack here. Deal an additional 1d8 and attempt to goad the target into attacking you. Target receives disadvantage on attacking any other creature, which is really important because it's attacking, not just melee attacking, which is, for example, the feigning attack here, or rather, the evasive footwork. She gets, everybody gets disadvantage attacking her on melee, but not ranged attacks. So, goading attack, it is, and that is very exciting. Level 4. New feat. Ooh, I like Heavy Armor Master here. Your strength is increased by 1, which is pretty nice. And you receive minus 3 damage per attack while wearing heavy armor. Well, specifically non-magical attacks. I'll go with that. And level 5, finally. She gets an extra attack. And, because of being a Githyanki, she gets to cast Misty Step once per rest. I'm mispronouncing that, but that's her. Very excited for that. And there it is. Let's get Karlach up there. Now, Karlach is pretty good as she is, but I think I could use a little bit more dexterity because she's always going to wear medium armor, and medium armor goes up to +4, or +2, rather. So that means that. And removing a little bit of charisma, potentially. But that's not really where it comes in the most. I actually don't know what I am going to respec her as. She's still going to be a barbarian. And we can change these. We're going to look at that in a little bit. Let's clear. Yeah, it doesn't, you say clear, but it doesn't actually update. It's weird. It's a graphical glitch. Maximum strength, for sure. And apply maximum bonus there. Dexterity, yeah, that's pretty good. And Constitution here, you can get that bonus right there. Constitution at that value is pretty good. I like having Wisdom, because it's always good to prevent them from getting slept. Or not slept, but other things like that. And then, what do we have? Perception, very important. Intimidation, not really. Animal handling, not really. Nature, I suppose, is a good passive to have. Just in dialogue, maybe she passes it or something. But perception is the one that we want to... This is the sort of stuff that we use her for the most. When it comes to just traveling around and things like that. So, yeah, this is a little bit better, I think. Let's continue. Right, leveling up. And here we just have health. Class features being danger sense. What is that? You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against traps. Oh, didn't realize that. And reckless attack, which is... a thing that we can do if we miss, if I remember correctly, as a reaction. We have a little bit more health. We have subclass features, and I believe I went for Berserker for her, which I likely will stay at. And she also gets the Searing Smite, which is pretty awesome for being a tiefling. Fantastic, and that's it. That's our Berserker setup that I had before. Here we have more health. We're getting 10 per round. And before, I gave her that thing that allows her to have advantage on damage rolls. Let's see if I'm going to stay there. Because she doesn't have great weapon. She definitely uses, yeah, great weapon master. It's probably the one that I want. It works similarly to... our ranged weapons master, or whatever it's called, that Gilladel has. So that's pretty sweet. And at level 5, she gets even 10 more HP. She gets extra attack and fast movement. which is pretty fantastic, actually. And also a branding smite here. Wait, what? Possibly marks your target with light, preventing it from turning invisible. Wow. I have that before. I didn't actually realize. That's pretty sweet. All right, that's her. And for Gale, likely the biggest change, because I will possibly change his magic school. Right now, it's evocation. I never know what they mean. And for the respec... Ooh. We may want to learn... I don't know how spells are gonna happen. Oh, I can change his class from here. Oh. Okay, well, in that case, let me just clear these things. Insight is really good. Medicine is interesting because we don't have anybody with medicine. Investigation is also pretty decent. It doesn't have perception. I'll give him medicine just in case. And an investigation as well, because I don't think I have investigation. And then a little bit of insight there. Confirm. And as for these things, we will give him intelligence, because it is absolutely what he needs. And a little bit of constitution as well. And then dexterity. Potentially at 14. Wisdom and charisma. Yep, just having these. I think this is a good combination. Spellcasters are kind of complicated, honestly. And it's good for the skills as well. Not that he uses them very much. So the cantrips that I really like using. Firebolt, absolutely. Poison Spray is really powerful instead of the Ray of Frost, because I never use that. Poison Spray, I mean, Blade Ward is also pretty decent. The problem with both Poison Spray and Acid Splash is that the save is against full damage. So it's not amazing. But Blade Ward is potentially really good, so I'll go with that. And Poison Spray is really powerful as well because it makes people have disadvantage on attack rolls. And that's really nice. I'm going to go with Poison Spray. If we don't like it, we don't like it. And as for learn spells, just go with the ones that I know I want. Like that. And because I didn't take shield, I want to make sure I still have it. I don't have shield. Curious. Very interesting. So we do unlearn some of the spells. Okay, that's good. I don't have shield, but we probably have a scroll for shield or something. I don't worry about it because I don't cast shield very much. I don't think we ever used this as a reaction, and even though I had it equipped for a while, I think. Because we've never been attacked by magic missile. So, level up, Subclash, finally. Now, we were using him as evocation, I think? I'm gonna go with Abjuration, because it gives us Arcane Ward, and apparently the way this works is it's damage reduction. I'm not sure if it's damage reduction against magic, or if it's just against everything, but I think it is against everything. So I'm gonna go with that, and look at the spells that we have. Mage Armor is potentially really powerful. I could give him Light Armor because he's proficient in it, but I think I have those gloves that give him +2. So Mage Armor is really powerful. And Shield. There we go. Pretty good. A little bit more health, more class features, spells, and repair spells. We don't look at those because I gotta take that care of that off camera. Actually, is that all? We just get more... Yeah, we just get more spells. So I'm gonna go with the ones that I chose before. Knock and Hold Person. And level 4, we get a little bit more health, more spells, a cantrip, more spells, and a new feat. Ah, the feat. I'm gonna take ability improvement and up my intelligence up to 19. It's the same as 18, but I will likely take another ability improvement in the future to bring it up to 20, and then I'll plan ahead for other things. Pretty good. As for cantrips, what do we need? I already have a Bone Chill different. That's interesting to know. I didn't realize that. I will get True Strike, because that is contextual. Very contextual. I'll get Invisibility. And Web, I think. Very nice. And for level 5, he gets a little bit more health. What is that? Level 3 spell slots unlocked. 2 level 3 slots. Or spell slots. Pretty good. And those would be Fireball. Ooh, remove curse. I'll get that. I don't know that. I definitely want that, basically. But I don't know if I picked that before. I don't think I did. But either way, that's him leveled up. And he has 2 turns remaining. That's the wards. Pretty good. And there we go. All of us are ready to go. Now, to sleep at long last and end the day.